Welcome to Jewel Talk Tuesday. Happy Tuesday, Jules. Come on in, like and share, and let's do this. It's been a week. It's been a week. I've been on vacation and it was a well needed vacation. But I'm happy to be here on today and I hope your week started off well. And I want to talk about keep pushing through. I know that we know affirmations and we tell ourselves good confessions and we know scripture and all that. But some of us been pushing through a long time on some things. We've been waiting for some things to happen. We've been waiting for some things to manifest, some evidence that, progress is being made. And sometimes it don't look that way. And sometimes we can get discouraged, because we're not spiritual all the time. Stuff hits the flesh, we think about things and we feel things with our flesh, and we see things with our eyes, and we hear things, and sometimes it can be discouraging. So I just wanted to just give a little encouragement on today and say keep pushing through, keep on pushing through, because you're closer than you think. It may not seem like it, but you're not where you were when you first started. You are in there. I don't know whether you're in the middle or you at the end, but you have come too far to give up. So on my vacation, what got me to this idea of keep pushing through, I was having a conversation with my cousin Tanya, and she was like, girl, I don't know how you do it. And and I was like, me either. But I know that it is the grace of God. I know that it is because of him that I'm able to keep going. When I get tired, I'm not tired because, and I know you don't get tired because you want to quit on your dream, or you want to quit believing, or you want to quit hoping or trusting. You get tired because you're tired, And I say, I just get in there, do that mirror therapy. I get someone to talk to that's positive and that sees that I have that greater in me, that sees that I can make it. You got to get with people that see that you can make it. If you get with what they call it, a nagging somebody, well, I don't want to say that, different names, but if you get with people that, do not have positive comments or want to push you in the right direction, that can cause you to just really digress in where you want to go. So when she said that to me, I was like, you know what? I have to keep pushing through. I have to keep going. I can't stop because my strength is not going unnoticeable. If God notices it and other people notice it, they may not always say it, but that should make you feel good to know that you have done something and you're doing something and you got time in, you got skin in the game. Everybody don't last long. And if you've been going a year, 2 years, 5 years, 10 years, 20 years, or however long it's been, that shows and tells so much about you and your character and who you are, because you are standing on you. You are standing believing in what God has told you in your promise and everything like that. So I just say keep pushing forward. Do not stop. God sees your pain and your agony, and you're being like watching the clock, like, okay, God, it's been a minute. But you want to make sure that when you get to the end of your journey, your promise, or you get ready to go into your Canaan or wherever, that you're fully equipped and prepared. You don't want to get over there lacking anything. And God is a God that fulfills his promises, and he wants to fulfill you to be equipped to handle whatever is next. I think about when you have the things that come in and the obstacles that come in and try to block you, those things are just showing you how strong you are. Because see, me, when I get into my flesh part, I be like, look, God, I don't need to know how strong I am. I really don't. As long as we good. But it's not for me. This thing is not a selfish thing, because there's so many people that need a light. They need you to be the light. They need a way out. You are built for this. I am built for this. He would not give us a task to walk through something if we weren't built for it. And we should be honored that we are chosen to go through certain things. It's not fun, but the reward of knowing that we are being helpers to one another, even though we may not know certain people or anything like that, or may not know them personally or their story, that we're being helpers to one another. So we have to keep pushing through. We can't stop being who God has made us to be. We have to fulfill the promise. We have to get to the end of this thing. We are too far to turn back. The race is not given to the swift. It's those that endure to the end. We have to endure to the end. We have to link up with those people that help strengthen us, that help guide us, and help get us through. And we have to get in the Word. We have to praise, get in the Word, and have a relationship with God. Now, those things will help you get through. But on those days when you're tired and you want to just sit there and just be like, I'm just gonna rest, I don't know about this, maybe I should switch up and maybe I should do something else. Really seek in yourself and say, did I come this far? Did I go through all that just to get here, to just not fulfill it and get through with it? I think about one of my dreams that I had. I always wanted to be a nurse. And because my best friend Teresa in high school, her mother was a nurse, and she was such a beautiful black lady, and she put on her white, and she had a little hat on, and I was like, oh gosh, you got to be real smart to be a nurse. And that's what I wanted to do. But as life went on, I had some issues where I couldn't go through it. I did all my clinicals. I didn't do my clinicals. I did all the book work, and all I had to do was go get my clinicals. And because I had a charge on my record, I could not go into the hospital to do my clinicals. And I just gave up on it. I just was like, nope, I'm not doing it. I did all that work and just gave up on it because I was frustrated and I was tired. I was like, this right here, I was angry. Let's go ahead and say what it really is. I was angry. And I gave up on a dream that I had, and I did all that work. I did all that work, going to school, working full time, driving from to Alamance, to Vance Gravel, to PCC. Just driving all around, taking classes, and I did all that, and I gave up. And, people was like, well, just go to Raleigh and go through you go through a panel and you talk to them, and then they can reverse it and they can let you in. But I was so angry and frustrated. I didn't keep pushing through. And it's not that I regret it now, but that's something that I should have followed through. I did the work. When you do the work, you should get the promise. You should follow through and get the reward at the end. I did not get the reward at the end because I was so angry. So if you are in an emotional place where you're angry, you're frustrated, and you're upset that something has not happened, do not quit. Do not give up, because you don't want to walk through life thinking, I could have did that. But you know what? God is turning it around. Even though I'm not able to go in the hospitals and administer medicine and help someone like that, I can do it through the word. I can go and I can help somebody and I can heal somebody, and I can use the spiritual gifts that he has given me to still do the same thing that a doctor or a nurse can do. Well, I wasn't trying to be a doctor, but a nurse can do. So God has turned it around for my good. He didn't let those things go to waste. The knowledge that I have of nursing, nobody can take it from me. I still have the paperwork of that. Nobody can take that from me. But if you do the work, get the prize. Do not allow yourself to be angry and frustrated because you don't have the outcome when you want to have the outcome. God sees everything. God knows. He knows. And that's what helps me rest in my walk today, to know, do not give up. I don't care what your day looks like or what your week has been or what it seems like. God has never failed me yet. I have never been forsaken by God, and you will never be forsaken by God. Lean to God's understanding and not your own. And I tell you this week, keep pushing through. Whatever that thing is, keep on pushing through. And if you know somebody this week, just text them and say, keep pushing through. You may not know their story. You may not know every detail about it. That's not even the point. Just tell them, keep pushing through. And it shouldn't be hard to think of somebody that you know, or somebody that has spoken to you or you see. You can just walk up to somebody, keep on pushing through. Just keep on pushing through, because somebody needs that word. Keep on pushing through. Do not give up on you. Do not give up on what God has told you about you. Do not give up. You have come too far. I don't care how many mistakes you have made. I don't care how many times you got it wrong. Do not give up. If you got breath in your body, you can start over and do it again. You can try again. Hit the redo button. Do it again. Do not give up on you. So as you go through this week, think about that tough place that you're in, and you get in that mirror and have some mirror therapy, and you tell yourself, dude, you can do this. Girl, you can do this. Don't give up on yourself, because not only for you, for somebody else. God will take your experience to help somebody else. God will take your testimony to help somebody else. Somebody from a distance is watching you. Somebody from a distance is admiring your strength. Somebody from a distance is saying, wow, I know her story. I know some of her story, and she is pushing through. So I tell you this week, continue to have a good week and continue to push through. And may God bless you. And I touch and agree with you on tonight that whatever it is, wherever you are in your journey or whatever, I touch and agree that God shows you miracles. He opens your eyes and ears and your understanding to the path that you're on, and that you see that you are making progress, that you know that you're making progress, and you don't give up on you. So may God open your eyes and your ears, and you have a blessed week and keep pushing through. I will see you next time on Jewel Talk Tuesday. Have a blessed week. Bye.